Okay, so just to do a quick weekly breakdown, I want to start off by checking the news. Let's just quickly check that. Okay, so we're gonna have a nice week here. We have news every day. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice week here. So looking at the dollar index, we can see here we clearly have sell side taking here this old daily low, and then we are starting to show bullish order flow here. But we do have this new week opening gap, which I wanna see us inverse. If we can trade above that, that'll be nice. And we have the strong closure here. So if I can see us trade above this, then I know we're definitely gonna fill this gap. And then we're gonna come for that buy side. And then we have more buy side above here, relative equal highs. Okay, so I'm definitely expecting higher prices here. If we can get like an inversion, fill these gaps here, and then come for that, and also that. And then looking at S&P, we have buy side taken here, an old daily high, actually an old weekly, and we do have a weekly gap here. So I do wanna see if we can get a move lower coming for this IRL low and these lows here, these internal lows here. That's low resistance liquidity. We have no manipulations there, and we have orders resting here. Like, if you think about it like this, we have retail traders, right? Every time it makes a high, low, high, they are trailing their stop losses here. So there's liquidity resting below these lows here. There's no manipulation that happened here for us to be able to go high. So I wanna see if price can come for those levels there. We have this previous weekly low, and then we have this one too. Okay, and then also this here is also a gap which we did reject off of. We traded all the way down here. We have the closure of the candle here, and then the candle opened here. So that's also a new day opening gap. And if you look at this, we rejected, we tapped into it, rejected all the way and closed up here. So if we're actually gonna expect higher prices, I would have wanted to see this day be bullish, not come back all the way down into this. So there is a possibility that we can still react off of this because it's still rejected in the upper half of that. But I'm expecting to see lower prices here. Like I said, the resting orders, we have low resistance here. That's nice liquidity that we can come for. And we rejected here, but the next candle was still able to trade all the way down here and still close bearish. So I can still expect lower prices here. I'm looking at these lows here. So same thing with the Nasdaq. That's actually like a bearish SMT because Nasdaq failed to take this high and ES swept that high. If you look at ES here, ES took that high, and then Nasdaq only took internal range here, failed to take that high. So it's like a bearish SMT. And then we also have internal highs here that were taken out, and then we have inversion here. We have a daily inversion here. It took two candles to close below that. So that's a high probability inversion fair value gap that we're gonna see a reaction off of. So same with Nasdaq. If we're gonna get higher prices, I would have wanted to see after the fact that we traded all the way down here, went back and closed in the upper half of that. I would have wanted to see this daily bullish. But because we traded all the way down, it closed strongly bearish. That shows that we definitely gonna come for this low. And then we also have this internal low here. And then I'll also be looking for this low as my best case scenario. So we have Thursday's low, we have IRL here, and then we have the overall low here. And then going into the lower time frame, I'm not gonna go anything lower than 1 hour because we're still gonna have Asia session and London session to look at. So we're just gonna focus on the higher time frame. If you look here, market pullback, we had a huge dump here after taking that IRL that I showed on the daily. This one here. So right after that, we had this huge dump here. And then obviously price had to come back and rebalance, right? If you look at this gap here, you'll see that we rejected off of CE of that gap here. So that's a clear sign that we still have bearish order flow here. And then we have this 1 hour inversion. We also rejected off of CE of that. And we have internal highs here that we took while coming back into this inversion. So I definitely want to see these lows get taken. We have more sell side generated here. So I want to see those lows get taken and I want to see us dump to these lows here. So this week I'll definitely be bearish. It's looking like it's gonna be a good week. We have nice news every day. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And then tomorrow on Monday, I'll post an update. You might live trade. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.